Anyone who is familiar with the politics of Lagos State, at least since the return of democracy in 1999, would know one engineer turned politician, Engineer Anthony Olufunsho Williams, popularly known as Funsho Williams. Williams was a prominent political actor in the Lagos politics. At the time of his unfortunate assassination, Engineer Anthony Olufunsho Williams was a governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, and was considered the favorite person for the top job, at least by many Lagosians. In this video, we re-examine the story of the gruesome assassination of Engineer Anthony Olufunsho Williams in the lethal politics of Lagos. We will try to answer the question, who killed Funsho Williams and why? Please stay with me. Welcome to Hispol Media In-Depth History. The early 2000s up until 2007 were a very dark phase in Nigerian politics. It was a time when evil wined and dined with the political elite and roamed the streets of Nigeria unchecked. Analysts characterized this path of political assassination in Nigeria during that period as the darkest and saddest event in Nigeria. Between 1999 and 2006, there were approximately 30 reported instances of assassinations and attempted assassinations in various parts of Nigeria. On a long list of politicians gruesomely murdered were a serving Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Chief Bola Ige, the National Vice Chairman South-South of the People's Democratic Party, Alfred Dikibo, the Ekiti State gubernatorial aspirant, Ayo Daramola, and the man who is the subject of today's video, Engineer Funsho Williams. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Hispol Media. Remember to put on the bell notification and leave a comment below. Thank you. Engineer Olufunsho Williams was born in Lagos on May 9, 1948. He attended his elementary education at St. Paul's Catholic School at Ebutemeta and later went on to St. Gregory's College, Obalende in Lagos. In 1968, he studied at the University of Lagos and obtained a degree in civil engineering. From here, he went on to attend the New Jersey Institute of Technology for his master's degree. In 1974, Williams returned to Nigeria and joined the Lagos State Civil Service. He spent the next 17 years working on construction projects in Lagos State. Approximately 70% of the roads and bridges were said to have been built under his stewardship. By the time he left the civil service in 1991, he has rose through the ranks and become a permanent secretary. Shortly after retirement, William went into business and served in the management board of several notable companies such as Julius Berger, Capa di Alberto plc, Ajaokuta Steel Company, and chairman of the board of directors of the National Maritime Authority. Thereafter, he returned to public service as a Lagos State Commissioner under Colonel Olagunshoye Oyinlola's military administration. Engineer Anthony Olufunsho Williams was expected by many to succeed Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was finishing his second tenure as governor of Lagos State in 2007. He was a thoroughbred gentleman and could best be described as a true Omoluabi. His cool and calm mien and his record of success in public service earned him admiration and respect among the Lagos populace. It was alleged that he won the Alliance for Democracy AD governorship primary against Tinubu in 1998, but was persuaded by party leaders to step down for Tinubu, who won the governorship election later in 1999. This is considered to be due to Tinubu's involvement in the June 12, 1993 struggle, in contrast to William, who is believed to have been a member of the oppressive military administration at the time. He obliged and allowed Tinubu to run as AD's candidate, but moved to PDP to run against Tinubu's candidacy. Before then, he was a member of the United Nigerian Congress Party, UNCP, the dominant political party that endorsed former military dictator General Sani Abacha to run for president in the August 1998 presidential election. But the election never held due to Abacha's sudden death in June 1998. While Tinubu was going for a second term, William ran against him but lost, pulling about 725,000 votes to Tinubu's 911,000 votes. In 2007, while Bola Tinubu was rounding up his second term in office, William was well positioned as the leading contender for the 2007 governorship election. Sadly, Captain, as he was fondly called, never fulfilled his dream to govern Lagos State before becoming another victim of the lethal politics and political assassinations that swept across Nigeria at that time. On July 27, 2006, Funsho William was found with his hands bound, strangled and stabbed at his home in Dolphin Estate, an exclusive and wealthy neighborhood in Lagos. On July 28, 2006, 2 people were arrested in connection with the murder. His campaign manager and a senator and former Minister of Works, Kingsley Adeseye Ogunlewe. Ogunlewe was also hoping to be the PDP gubernatorial candidate for the elections. On June 30, 2014, the judge acquitted the 6 suspects, including Bulama Kolo, Musa Maina, David Cassidy, Tunani Sonani, Mustafa Kayode, and Okponwasa Imariabi, that were charged with the murder. In his witness before the Lagos High Court, Professor John Obafunwa, the chief forensic pathologist of Lagos, said, quote, "His hands were tied and lying face down in a pool of blood on a dagger wrapped with a newspaper." He went on to say, quote, "Based on our findings, the deceased's death resulted from asphyxia or lack of air intake due to manual strangulation, while the wounds found on the deceased's body can be described as defense wound." End of quote. On August 10, 2006, he was laid to rest at the Victoria Court Cemetery in Lagos. The state government renamed the popular Western Avenue in Surulere Funsho Williams Avenue to honor the man who, in popular estimation, would have become Lagos State Governor in 2007. He was survived by his wife, Hilda Williams, and their 4 children. Several years after, many Nigerians remain perplexed as to who murdered Funsho Williams, as no one has been brought to justice. In a Wikileaks article entitled "Lagos Governor Tinubu on Funsho Williams' Murder," it was contended that the murder of Funsho Williams was undoubtedly political. The Tinubu's argument was summarized by Wikileaks as follows, quote, "During an August 6th conversation with the Consul General, Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu hypothesized that PDP National Vice Chairman for the Southwest, Olabode George, engineered the recent murder of Funsho Williams, a leading contender for the Lagos State PDP gubernatorial nomination. Tinubu contended George disliked Williams and engineered a crime to move aside Williams and other PDP aspirants in order to clear his own path to the 2007 gubernatorial nomination. Tinubu suspects the PDP may attempt to cast blame for the killing on Tinubu's Alliance for Democracy AD party." End of quote. While Tinubu's theory of Williams' murder appears insubstantial, it illustrates the high level of suspicion that grips Lagos at the time. In July 2020, Olabode George called on the President Muhammadu Buhari to reopen investigation into the killing of Funsho Williams with a view to fetching out and punish his killers. In another twist to the lethal politics of Lagos, the then governor of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was fingered as the prime suspect in the murder after Bashir Junaid, a man initially detained for the murder, petitioned to have the case reopened to join him, Tinubu, as a party to the suit. It was obvious that Funsho Williams and Bola Tinubu were rivals, and many fingers kept pointing to Tinubu as the brain boss behind the murder. The allegation is at best tenuous. No hard evidence has since been presented to support this claim. Even to this day, no other person has been arrested in connection with the murder. The difficult question, however, remains who killed Funsho Williams and why. Let us know your thoughts in comment section. Click this video here for an inside story of the assassination of Alhaja Kudirat Abiola. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Hispool Media. Remember to put on the bell notification so you will not miss any of our updates. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.